Welcome and thank you for joining into today's Positive Forward Motion. This is your host, Denise Scattergood. Each week, I discuss a topic that is designed to help you get more of what you do want and less of what you don't want, both personally and professionally. My goal is to add value to others by sharing a topic in 8 minutes or less, topics that will empower, motivate, and inspire you to have more happiness and success. Today's topic is patience. The word patience gets thrown around so often that sometimes it can be easy to forget what it really means. Patience is the ability to tolerate troubles, hardships, and setbacks without getting angry or upset. And you may have heard the saying, patience is a virtue. And it's true. It's a skill that is incredibly beneficial in all areas of our life. The fact is, when we practice having more patience, it's easier to deal with problems in our lives, which in return makes us happier and healthier. Many may see being patient as being passive or accepting of a situation. But in fact, patience is an active state of mind and a choice to hold still and wait until the right time comes to take the proper action. And if you're still not convinced, here are 3 benefits to being patient. Number 1, better health. It's no secret that patient people can handle stressful situations easier, which also makes them less likely to have negative emotions. Part of being patient is taking time to slow things down, which naturally makes us more mindful and grateful, which lowers our stress and blood pressure. Number 2, it helps us be a better friend. Being the kind of friend that someone can lean on in their times of trouble involves listening to their woes and comforting them. Being there for someone day in and day out without getting annoyed or frustrated involves practicing a lot of patience. That doesn't mean you have to be this kind of friend in all of your relationships, because otherwise you could burn out. But for the most important people in your life, it's worth it to practice this kind of patience because it's an incredibly meaningful way to show them how much you care and love them. Number 3, achieving your goals. It's said that the road to success is always under construction, and that's true. It's also said that the road to success is paved with failures. So to reach your goals, you have to be willing to stand back up every time you fail because quitting is not an option. And after so many doors were closed on me and I heard the word no over and over again, did I give up? No, I did not. I am proud to say that I stuck with it, worked hard, and it paid off in the long run. And this kind of commitment, dedication, and determination, it takes an incredible amount of patience and perseverance. But it's what it takes to achieve your goals, and I know you can do it. And you might be thinking, all right, I get it. Patience is good, but what if I'm just not a patient person? What if I'm impatient? Well, my answer to that is patience is a skill and you need to practice. So if you're not good at it, then choose to get good at it. You can change, and it takes a little bit of, well, patience. But don't worry, I've gathered 6 things that you can do each day to help you be more patient. Number 1, reflect and pay attention to what makes you impatient. Our minds are constantly jumping from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. So take a moment to reflect on what makes you so impatient. Once you understand what is causing this, you will be better able to prevent it from happening in the future so you can notice the trigger. When you feel the impatience creeping up, counteract it by doing something calming that can help distract you from the situation. Number 2, throw on those rose-colored glasses. If you're in a difficult situation, stop and try changing the way you look at it. Try finding the good. There's always good in every situation. I promise you can find it. Number 3, ask yourself, what is the worst thing that could possibly happen? Often the things we worry about that can make us really impatient are not as big of a deal as we make them out to be in our head. But what we really need to do is stop and think about what is the worst possible thing that can happen. What, somebody tells you no? Or you have a door shut on you? Someone hangs up the phone? You try something and you fail? So what? If this happens, just pick yourself up, move on, and try again. Number 4, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. When we're in an uncomfortable situation, we can lose our patience really quickly. And it's understandable because we want it to be over as soon as possible. But if we learn to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, we can be so much more patient and ride it out until things get better. Number 5, make yourself wait. In this current age of instant gratification, it's no wonder that so many of us struggle to slow down and take our time. And the only way to get used to waiting is, well, practice waiting. So start with something small, like maybe wait an extra 10 minutes before you go and have to have that cup of coffee, or wait to put on the TV when you get home, or walk away from that I must buy that and have to have it now feeling. Practice waiting in areas of your life and see how much better you get at it. And number 6, take a deep breath. If you really find yourself stuck in a situation where all else fails, pause, take a deep breath. Do it again. Long, slow breaths in and out. And repeat this 5 times. You will be surprised at how much this can relieve jitters, calm the body, and the mind. And finally, I like to leave you with this little antidote that helps me bite my tongue and be patient with my words. Because as you all know, once you say it, you can't take it back. So when I'm feeling very emotional, I stop and I ask myself, if what I'm going to say at this very moment will make a positive difference. If not, then I hold back on my words and I practice patience. And I think the perfect quote to sum up why patience is so valuable is this one by Edmund Burke. Our patience will achieve more than our force. If you would like a free PDF worksheet of this episode's action steps, you can find a downloadable link under each podcast episode on my website, denisescattergood.com. Don't forget to stay in the loop of all things positive forward motion by following me on Instagram and Facebook at Denise Scattergood, and you can find me on Twitter at Alert Trainers. To add even more positivity in your life, you can text the word positive to 31 31 31, and you'll have special messages from me sent directly to your phone. If you like this episode, please review and share the podcast to help us spread our message of positive forward motion around the world. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday for a brand new episode. As always, I'm wishing you continued success and happiness, both personally and professionally. And remember to keep up the positive forward motion.